Hey guys, welcome back to another video, a very exciting video. This is Elijah and he's almost 9 months old, so he is the love of our lives, the light of our lives. Today's going to be a bit of a different video to ones that we've done in the past. In our last video we mentioned that there'd be some fun projects coming up in our house, so like some DIYs and stuff like that, and you can kind of see there in the corner something very exciting has been happening in our kitchen. Basically, to give you a bit of backstory, when we were looking at houses, when we were looking to buy houses, we were either looking for a kitchen that was like completely redone or one that we could like change ourselves, but wasn't going to be like a full gut of we need to put in a brand new kitchen. So when we saw this house, we thought the kitchen was the exact size we were looking for. It was a really good layout as well. We have like a separate laundry area, and then obviously like this fireplace with, or a solid fuel stove, as you can see, with the stone was something that we really liked in the kitchen. So that was a big selling point for us as well. So I'll insert some like footage of before for like the backsplash. So basically what we are going to be doing in the kitchen is we are going to be replacing the backsplash and the tiles that are currently on the floor, and then also painting the cabinets as well. So the backsplash was previously a mosaic kind of like browny purple rose gold metallic tile, which for us it just made the space look very dark and very dated. I think this house, at least the kitchen, was done in the early 2000s, so it was just very dated and made the space just look very dark, and it just wasn't us. So it was something we really wanted to change. And then the floors are a black slate floor as well, so they also just make the space very dark. Not only that, but it also is very difficult to clean because it's matte, it's uneven. So what we decided to do is Dylan has been removing the backsplash, as you can see, and he has started on the floor as well. Okay, if you wanna, how are you feeling?
Nice. Good. Very nice.
What did you tell me this morning when you woke up?
My back's hurting. Damn.
Yeah, it's been a very hard process. So the backsplash took like an hour and a half to remove. It was quite easy. We rented like a, what would that be, like a drill?
It's like a mini jackhammer
drill to remove it. So he's been working on that as well. And the floors, it took him probably like 2 hours to remove a solid like 4-5 tiles. And it's very thick tile. Take your time.
So it's like super thick.
Yeah.
And it like breaks off with like little pieces when you try and take it out.
Yeah, it breaks off in like layers. So it is slate. If you know anything about slate, it's very hard, but it also doesn't come off in like one piece. So that is the job that Dylan is tackling. When we spoke to the Tyler, he basically said to us like he didn't even want to discuss him removing it because it's just a very big job. It's a lot of dust. So we agreed that we would take the tiles out ourselves, and then we decided that we would get a tiler to do the rest of the job, just because it is such a central space in our house that we didn't want it, like the first time we ever did tiles or anything like that, to be here and then we mess it up, it's skew, it's not level, and then it's something that we have to live with. So we decided we would do that ourselves, remove it, and get someone like a professional to tile it. That being said though, we did decide that we're going to paint the cabinets ourselves. So we're going to remove them, strip them, and then repaint them as well. And that is going to be a very big job as well. So that's going to be very fun.
Dying inside.
But I think it's going to be very much worth it. It's going to be more us. It's going to be bright. And I think we're really going to enjoy it. It's going to be worth it. And yeah.
Is it?
It is. It's going to be worth it. stay tuned. I'm very, very excited.
You two, get out of here, let me work. Very nice. No.
I feel like crying. What even was that?
To secure that. So much better, dude.
So much room for activities. No banging your head.
Okay, now I'm right. It's much better.
Mm.
I like that.
I like it a lot.
Put the TV here.
I like it a lot.
Fast TV.
Wow.
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 That's nice. See that? Keep this.
Mm. And how get your PPE. Oh my gosh, the
Yeah.
injuries.
Need some protection. Go to the chopper. That's bloody lovely.
So this is also our current setup, which is less than ideal. Kettle on the floor, you know, microwave.
Coffee machine is essential.
Yeah, the coffee machine is set up because we needed our coffee this morning. But yeah, this is how we're having to live.
Very good, very nice.
Yeah, less than ideal, but we know it's temporary and it's gonna be fine. Everything's gonna be fine. update for you. Eli was sleeping in my arms, like in the lounge, for about an hour, just because the noise is super loud of the machine that we're using to remove the tiles. So if I let him sleep in his like crib in the room, he would wake up as soon as he heard the noise. So while that was happening, Dylan has been very busy at work. Pretty much majority of the kitchen floor tiles are gone, which is great. It's still a lot of hard work for Dylan, but he says he'll hopefully be done today. He just has like a section of the kind of like laundry room to get up, and then it's done, and then I can hopefully have like somewhat of a working normal kitchen. Just have to kind of clean the dust, and then I will be able to bring in some stuff and still kind of use the kitchen counter space just while we wait for the tiler to be here. But yeah, super exciting. So there is a kind of entrance to the kitchen, and he's pretty much done all of this. That's where the fridge was, and he managed to move that all on his own. I was supposed to help him, but he managed pretty well. So he's done all of the floor, and he just kind of has a little bit of a section over here, and then just a bit of the like laundry floor, and then it just goes underneath the like washer and dryer. So yeah, very exciting. And there's the man in question having a bit of a break. So, a little bit of an update. Dylan managed to finish the whole floor in one day. So in total, it took him about 8.5 hours to remove like the backsplash as well as the floor, which is crazy. Like I said, we really were not sure how long this whole process was going to take. We had given ourselves kind of like 2 weeks to make sure that we had enough time to remove all the tiles, and like Dylan really thought it was going to be an absolute struggle. So we're very, very happy that it didn't take as long as we thought it would. Obviously, like 8.5 hours removing tiles is still a very long time, and it was a lot of hard work, and Dylan was absolutely wrecked last night. So he basically was just done, went and showered, and he was like, I can't do this. So I just went around and like dusted the the countertops and cleaned all the like cabinets and drawers, and like he cleaned the floors, like vacuumed and everything, the floors afterwards, because there was a lot of dust. So we just kind of made sure that the kitchen was clean, I suppose. So we have moved like pretty much everything back into the kitchen. Like you'll see our coffee machine, toaster, everything like that. We've just moved everything back into the kitchen because the tile is only coming in about 2 weeks time. And so like I said, the reason why we, like I think normally people would tend to remove the tiles closer to the time that their tile is coming. But we made the decision to do that because, like I said, we weren't sure how long it was going to take. And then the weekend before the tile is coming, we were actually very busy. So we would probably only have had the Sunday to be able to do anything, which is less than ideal. And we're very lucky that the floor is just like, obviously a solid piece of concrete. So it's really not bad. It's just keeping things from being dusty is the main objective. So I'll show you, I guess, what it looks like now, and yeah, we're very excited. So as you can see when you walk in, all of the tiles are completely gone. It's just one like flat piece of concrete. There's still a lot to do. The fridge is still over there. I'm not sure if we're gonna put it back because it is plugged in there, so we might as well just like leave it there, because the tiler is going to tile in like this little nook. We had a bit of an issue where the tiles didn't go all the way to the wall, so the fridge it didn't work because the concrete behind the tiles was a lot lower. So we've asked the tiler to tile in there so it will be one kind of flat level, and we can just slide the fridge in, so that will be a lot more useful. And then this kind of situation is, yeah, it kind of looks like a building site, I suppose. It's something we can live with. We're going to hopefully get a new extractor fan for the top, because this one is like very, very old. So while this kind of hood part is off, we might as well get a new one. And then we are going to be replacing or putting like a new piece of wood at the back there. So it's just going to be kind of flush to the countertop, and it's going to be tiled over, which is going to be great. There used to be a like little ledge and like a little nook where you could put like spices, but I just found that I didn't use it. I wasn't really putting anything at the back there because it's obviously right by a stove, so it's going to get oily, and I actually have like a whole cupboard just for spices as well, so I just found like it was a waste of space. So yeah, very exciting. So this table came with the house, and our plan for it is to basically redo it, to sand it down and hopefully restain it. I think the same color as like this piece of like mantelpiece wood. So I think that will look really nice. We'll see though. I'm not sure how it will like sand down, but it's got like a really thick kind of sealant lacquer on it, and it stains very, very easily. So I think redoing that will be a good plan. And then you can see we have like a windowsill over there, and it's painted the same color as the cabinets, and underneath it is wood. So like my plan for that is, I don't know if you can see here, you can kind of see the wood there, but so my plan for that is I want to redo it. So yeah, I want to sand down the windowsill so it's back to wood. And I would like to, depending on the color, maybe do like a whitewash, or maybe just restain it to match like the table and the mantelpiece. We'll kind of see how that goes. But yeah, I really like the look of like wood and like black and white and creams and kind of like natural and like textures. That's the kind of look that we're going for in this kitchen anyways. So we'll have to see how that works out. I don't know what the condition of the wood is underneath that either. So and like I said, we are also going to be repainting the cabinets, which is going to be a very, very big job. We think that might take us, it could probably take us like 3 or 4 weeks, because we're obviously just doing it on the weekend, and the cabinets need to be stripped of the paint that's already on them and then repainted, because we want to do the job as best we can for like the longevity of it. And yeah, as you can see as well, I'm not sure if you can see, this is where the fridge goes. So the fridge goes in there, and I'll insert like a video or a picture of the fridge that was like previously in here. It was kind of like a custom fridge, and it was separate fridge and freezer, and it was kind of built in, but we went for a like fridge and freezer in one. So we had to like rip out some of the cabinets to be able to fit it in. Like we kind of looked and we just couldn't find any freezers and fridges that were standalone that fit the space. So we ripped out the cabinets, and then we were able to get like two pieces of wood to fill in the gaps on the side. And once all of the cabinets have been painted, you won't even notice, it will fit in perfectly. We're hopeful, we'll see. But anyways, thank you guys so much for watching this video. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and comment down below what you think of our journey so far. Like we said, we've never done anything like this before. Dylan's never removed any tile or anything like that, so we're kind of learning as we go, but we're super excited, and there's going to be a lot more videos to come. We have, like I said, this kitchen is going to take a really long time, but we're very, very excited. So thanks so much for watching.